My buddy Chris has asked, I'm reliant on yardage books, GPS to get yardages for my shots. How do top speed golfers judge yardages while keeping the pace up? And nice question. First of all, whenever I'm playing in tournaments, I always try and lobby for the organisers to have a clear stake at 100 and 150, because it's nice to see those when you're on the run. Me personally, I do my homework, especially on the par 3s. I kind of have an idea of exactly what club and shot I'm going to use, and I try and get a rough idea of the par 4s and the par 5s, but obviously there's going to be, you don't know exactly where you're going to end up off the tee and the way the wind's going to be going and everything like that. So I do as much homework as possible, and then essentially I estimate the distance. Usually if there's yardage, if there's 100s and 150 markers, I use them a little bit, I keep an eye on them, but ultimately I just eyeball up the target and guess it. And to be honest, after years and years of golf, guessing the yardage and just estimating what you need to do is just unbelievably accurate. If you just trust your brain, you'd be really surprised just how often you get the yardage and the distance of the shot right. I guess you could use a GPS watch and keep an idea, and there's probably calculation you could do if there's a little bit of a lag. But just, I just like the simplicity of just guessing it, and it's usually pretty good. So yeah, just get out. I mean, even just play around the golf and just guess the yardages. You know, I do remember a story of a buddy of mine told me where he played with Philip Walton, and there was no yardage books allowed or no GPS allowed, and it was just, we're here and we're playing and we're just going to eyeball it up. And I'd say a lot of the old school pros, I've heard Hogan used to just eyeball it up. So that seems to be the thing. Is, well, I'm sponsored by SkyCaddy, so I don't know should I be saying this, but just eyeballs, they're pretty good. So that's it. Cheers, Chris.